Hi friends, we're on our second day in Japan, technically first if you do not count arriving here. I wanted the Lawson pick up Mount Fuji before everyone else came, so I was planning to set my alarm for 3 a.m. but ended up falling asleep while setting up my alarm. My internal alarm was able to wake me up at 3 and I got ready and I was able to leave at 4. It was about a 2-ish hour drive there from Sumida, which is near Tokyo, and you can see us getting closer to Mount Fuji on the drive there. With my luck, I routed to the wrong Lawson, so I just sucked it up and got my first convenience store meal since I was already there. I finished filming my first thing I would get in Japan TikTok. Yay. It was so surreal to see the convenience store in real life compared to what I see on my phone. They had a self checkout, which made me so happy since I'm an introvert, but guess what? I did not know how to use it. The cashier ended up helping me out and asked me where I was from. This was one of the many where I am questions that I got that day. The first thing that I tried was the tuna mayo onigiri, and I did not know how to open it, so please enjoy me attempting to open this. When I did find out how to open it, it was legit one of my favorite foods at Lawson. The filling was so flavorful and savory. It was the perfect amount of filling and rice. The next thing I got was the shrimp and egg sandwich, which was so delicious as well. The shrimp tastes similar to the honey walnut shrimp from Panda. Similar, but not exact, if that makes sense. The last thing I got was this pre-made boba, which I think was okay. I think it tastes like any other pre-made boba that you get in America. It is currently 6:45 a.m. after eating, and I drove about an hour to the Mount Fuji stairs place because if I were to drive to the other Lawson to take my Mount Fuji pick, it would be the opposite way. I accidentally parked about 20 minutes walk away because I did not know there was parking right behind this bridge. So if you guys drive, please park behind the bridge and not 20 minutes away in a random construction parking lot like me. It was so hot walking there. I felt like a melted Olaf. Anyways, once we got there, it was about 8 a.m. and there was no one here on a Friday morning. Yay! There was this guy who lived next to the stairs and asked me where I was from, and he spoke Japlish with me. When I told him I was from California, he said Tyler Cruz was from California and that he was one of his favorite artists, and he started singing me one of his songs, which was interesting. I just wanted to take pictures, friends, but yeah, he just kept on coming back to see what photos I took. This is all taken on my tripod with the Lens Buddy app, and I really recommend this app because it literally took all my photos and videos for this trip. We then arrived at the Aeon Mall near Mount Fuji, and I got some snacks. I got onigiri water, this strawberry mochi, some dried mangoes for my mom, and then there was this store. It looked like Don Quixote, but like more like CVS ish. And this was where I was able to get my Anne Honey shampoo. They literally had everything at the store. There was this interesting advertisement for this teeth disease. Yeah, and then here's more of the convenience store. It really does remind me of a CVS slash Walgreens. I got some Anne Honey shampoo for me, my fam, and friends. Here's their medication wall. I got overstimulated by everything, and also I couldn't really read everything, so it was a little bit hard. But I got this pear acne cream, which I'm really excited to use. I've been seeing it all over social media. We then went to check out. Don't forget to show them your passport so you can get your purchase tax free. We then stopped by this other place in the mall and they had these Pokemon snacks. I then walked back to my car because I was probably carrying like 10 shampoo bottles, so I needed to drop it off, and I got some tissues from this guy in the mall. We then went back into the mall. We passed by the Snoopy place and then some stationery place, and they had a gachapon store. I didn't have any cash on me, so I just look around, and then there was a Daiso clothing. Afterwards, we headed to Don Quixote, and they had a parking garage, which was nice because I love free parking. Did you guys know that in Japan you have to park your car backwards? So every other car had the car parking backwards, so that's what I did. This Don Quixote had an elevator, so that means there's multiple floors. I'm really excited to see what they have. This would be my first time inside a Don Quixote, and I'm so excited because I always see everyone go here online. It reminded me of a Target. So here's the front of Don Quixote. They had interesting things like the skin vape, some stuff for your pets, advertisement for snacks, and here we have more snacks. They have Kit Kat, which is my favorite. I wanted to try all the Kit Kat flavors, so I think that's what we're going to be looking for first. They also have Snoopy snacks, so I think that's really cool. Here are the Kit Kat flavors. I literally got one of each one, and they have a milk tea flavor, which I'm so excited for because I love milk tea. We also got a drink. It's not a grocery shopping trip without a boba drink. They also have a lot of fruit juices, which I've never seen so much in my life, and they have so many hot and cold foods ready for you, so I think that's just so convenient. They also were playing the Don Quixote song, so I thought that was cool to experience that in real life. Here is more food. They have so much food available and ready to go. Here's the Don Quixote song. This is all I heard inside the store, but it never gets tiring for me. here's my basket. I ended up getting more and honey shampoo because I thought it was just a really good deal. And here's me walking back to my car. We are now driving to go to Lake Matsumoto. I got there a little bit late. I think it was about 5, 6, so it was pretty empty, but this is what it looks like. It's so beautiful. And then we went to the pagoda afterwards. I climbed probably like 10,000 stairs. I was so tired, you guys, but the view was worth it. Here is the mid level of the pagoda. It overviews Mount Fuji and this highway, and it was really nice. And then if you climb more to the top, it overviews the actual pagoda. I then stopped by a gas station to get gas, and it actually wasn't as hard. I just had to pop a go it, and here is our final stop. I stopped by here because I was really craving American food, even though it was my first day in Japan. There's these corkscrew figurines. I thought these were so creative, so I was just looking at these while I was waiting. I ended up getting the basil bacon pasta and the salad. The pasta was a little bit on the greasy side, but I really enjoyed it, and the owner was so nice. It was nice to talk to someone English because I was papa going Japanese the entire day. Thank you for spending the second day of Mount Fuji with me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my third day at Mount Fuji.